Hi guys, I'm Cody Jay and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now today's video, as you saw from the title, is all about Gerard Cosmetics. Now I have quite a few products to try, and I tried to find products that were like all over, the makeup routine. So I have setting sprays, I have lipsticks, I have contouring palette, I have lip liners, more lipsticks, lip scrubs, eyeshadow bases. So you name it, I pretty much have it and I'm ready to try it out. So if you guys want to see me try out all these products and find out if they are Cody Jay approved, keep on watching. Okay guys, before I get into today's video, if you are new here, welcome. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on my YouTube post notifications by clicking that bell icon and switching it to all. You want to make sure you never miss out on any of my future uploads. And if you have been here for a while, thank you so much for joining me yet again for another Cody J video. So like I said, I'm going to be going over a ton of new Gerard Cosmetics products, and like I said in my intro, I tried to purchase a bunch that were like all over my makeup routine, so I didn't want to just focus on like eyes or face base, so I got a little bit of everything so I can really get a feel for this entire brand. Of course, I'm going to go over pricing, packaging, just the entire aesthetic, customer service like always, and by the end of this we are going to decide together whether or not these products and the brand Gerard Cosmetics is Cody J approved. Now, as you guys know, I usually like to provide you with some sort of affiliate or discount code if I have one, but I do not personally have a Gerard Cosmetics discount code or affiliate code, but my friend Christopher J MUA, who is a fellow beauty YouTuber here, has a discount code, and it is Christopher J MUA. Now, you guys can use this code to save 30% off. 30% off your order from Gerard Cosmetics, and all of these products I purchased myself, but I also personally used Christopher J MUA's discount code, so big shout out to him for saving me some coin, because we love saving coin right now, especially when we're on unemployment. Okay, so to get this video started, I do not have a Gerard Cosmetics product for primer, foundation, or brows, so I'm just going to be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Primer for this portion. And then once I get this slapped on, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. So while I let my primer kind of mesh into my face, I'm going to be going in with this. This is in the shade Dark Brown, which again, I still think it's too dark, but I'll probably never change it. Now I'm going to do my brows off camera real quick just because it's tedious and time consuming and boring, so BRB. Okay, brows are finished, and I did not carve them out, which I have not carved them out the last couple of times I've done them, because I feel like they're looking pretty decent, so we're just gonna let them be. So like I said, I'll be using my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation. This is in the shade 120, which is Classic Ivory. Now, I've been using a foundation that's been just a little bit too dark for me, just because I've been able to tan in forever, lockdown. But I just finally decided to go get one that actually matched a little bit better. And then when I start tanning, I'll just pick out some of the shades I already have. So, problem solved. But I need to get this foundation on my skin literally right now, like 10 minutes ago, because I woke up this morning and my face took a crap. Like, everyone always says, oh, you have such beautiful skin, and I'm like, no, I don't, but this morning I do not. I woke up and it looks like my whole forehead is having like a reaction. Like, literally my whole face is broken out. My chest has little dots all over it, like literally disgusting. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if it's because I tried this new foundation out the other day, or if it's something I ate, or just my diet overall, but right now, quarantine is not treating me too nicely. Okay, real quick before I start creasing up, concealer, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 15 Light, and we're just going to highlight and cover up some of these dark circles and little acne spots that I so unfortunately woke up with. Ugh, we need the Maybelline powder. We need the Maybelline powder. Okay, so now that my face is looking a lot better than it was just a couple minutes ago, we're going to be using the first Gerard Cosmetics product. Now this is the Starlet Palette / Honeymoon Palette. Now when you open this bad boy up, it comes with a little mirror, which is adorable, and there are two blushes and a bronzer. This one right here is called Wifed Up. This is First Class, and this is called #Forever. This is a bronzer. So I will be using probably 2 out of the 3 of these for my skin tone and look. So let me just grab a fluffy brush. I'm going to be using my Morphe M527 brush, and I'm going to be dipping into Forever bronzer right here. Now I don't know how pigmented this is going to be right off the bat, and before I throw it on, let me tell you what the price is. This Starlet palette retails for $29. So let's just start going in. Okay, first thought is that it's not super pigmented, which is not a bad thing, because when it comes to bronzers or blushes, I feel like less is more. I would rather be able to build up a product like a bronzer or a blush than having too much all at once and then you're just kind of like swampy looking. Now I am liking the color of this a lot. It just has a nice like sun-kissed glow to it as well. Now if you haven't noticed on my channel, typically I either contour with contouring powders or I use bronzer and that's it. I typically don't use both. So I'm liking this because I feel like it's doing the job of both my bronzer and my contouring powder, so I love that. It's bringing a lot of life and color back into my face, which I'm missing so much since I'm not really allowed to leave my home. So now that I have that on, I'm actually going to try out Wiped Up, which is this blush right here. Now I like this because I don't typically use blush. I don't like the pinky kind of rosy tone blushes. I like something a little bit more orangey, I guess, or yeah, orangey, I guess. So we're going to stamp this on a little bit. Give it a little bit more color. Now this is definitely pretty pigmented, a lot more than I thought it would be. So if it is a little bit too much, just take your sponge with your foundation on it and just kind of stamp over it a little bit just to take it down a little. Perfect. Okay, so before I jump into highlighter, I want to set my face in place, and that way also my face will be kind of tacky for when I'm throwing on my highlighter so it sticks better. So we're going to be trying out the Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray. This is, I guess, in collaboration with Rich Luxe because it has this little sticker on it. Now this is in the scent Dreamsicle and retails for $22. Now I have tried the rose scented one, which is this little guy. I've actually used a pretty decent amount of it. This was in my latest Indie Brand video, so go check that out. But today is all about Dreamsicle. So let's give this bad boy a whirl. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could just eat that. That smells like straight up like creamsicle though, even though it's called Dreamsicle. Oh, it's so good. One more. One for the road. And one for the road later. That is so good. That is so refreshing. And the mister on it is perfect. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's absolutely perfect. And when it came out of the box, it actually had this black cap on it, so it was tightly sealed. And it had the little, nozzle pump thingy separate, so I do like that. But, ooh, I might have to actually buy another one of those because I'm already obsessed. Hopefully it works as, well as it smells. So now for highlighter, I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution Holographics Light highlighter. And I'm just going to take that and brush them on. Now I like this highlighter because when I want a subtle glow, this is perfect. Okay, so now before I move on to eyes, I'm actually going to go on to my lips, and I'm going to be trying out this sugar scrub. This is in the flavor Buttercream. Now this retails for $14 and has sucrose, shea butter, flavoring oil, beeswax, almond oil, avocado oil, and grapeseed oil. So there's not like too many ingredients in it, and pretty much everything that's in it should be in it. So it comes in a little jar like this. Just take the cap off, and there's about this much inside of it. So I'm just gonna take my finger and scoop a little bit out. And I like the consistency because it's not like too thin, but it's not too thick. It's just kind of pliable. It doesn't smell too intense, which I think is a good thing. So let's just give these lips a scrub. Okay, so I'm just gonna give these a wipe. Okay, that felt very, very nice. It wasn't too granular, but it wasn't like too not granular. I don't know what the opposite of it is. But it just felt very, very nice. It did a very thorough job, and like my lips definitely are a little bit red because it's a scrub, but they definitely feel a little bit more plump, like Kylie Jenner who. So yeah, I absolutely love that. I think the price being what, $14, that's not too bad. I don't know. I would pay $14 for this, I guess. It did a great job. It did what I expected it to do, which is exfoliate my lips. And yeah, like I said, they feel very, very nice. I think the flavor of it is nice. The scent's not overwhelming. And I think you could do quite a few little lip treatments with this if you're not going too crazy with it. So yeah, I think that pricing is okay. Okay, so next product I'm going to show you guys is the Clean Canvas Eyeshadow Base. This is in the shade Medium 1. Again, it comes in the same kind of component as the lip scrub, and it looks like this. Now, what I'm worried about is the color because it's like a tan, and usually if you've watched any of my videos, I always use the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor 01, which is a very bright base, so when I put my shadows on, they really pop. The color really, really is intense, so I'm kind of worried about that aspect of it, but I've seen nothing but good things about this product, and it retails for $21, which is, in my opinion, a bit pricey, but if it works, and it'll be worth the price. So I'm actually just going to dip into it with my little beauty sponge. I'm just going to use what's in the cap just because it's already there and it's convenient. But I'm just going to prime my lids with this. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay, so it definitely set down a bit lighter than what I expected. Like, it's definitely not as dark as what is in the component, so I do like that. And definitely a little goes quite a long way, so that price might not be too bad if it does a good job, because you definitely don't need a lot at all. So it definitely could last you a long time. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I'm actually going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Palette Volume 3. And I'm actually going to do my eyeshadow look off camera just for the sake of time, because y'all know I take forever when I do my eyeshadow, and that's not what this video is about, so I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I got this eye look all complete. It's definitely a very bright, fun, spring/summer kind of vibe if you ask me. I used my Anastasia Norvina Volume 3 palette, and I used my Makeup Geek lashes in the style Graceful, which you can use code Cody J for 10% off your order. And so now the eyes are done, everything's pretty much done. We have two products left to go over, and that is a lip liner and a lipstick. Now real quick, of course, before I go into lips, I do want to note that the base actually did a very good job. It creased very, very little, but not, you know, anything crazy like if you just used a foundation or a concealer. So I think it did a great job. And actually the pigmentation for my shadows, which are already pretty pigmented shadows in the first place, they still showed up as pigmented with this base, so it did a great job. I didn't have to set the base on my lids at all with a powder or anything like that. I usually don't. So it did a very, very good job, and I'm very happy. As you can see, it's very pigmented, and there's no creasing or anything like that right now, so I definitely love it so far. Now, lips. This lip pencil is in the shade Mudslide, and it retails for $16. And this lipstick is in the shade Underground. It's a very, very dark shade, which I love very much. Now, I actually got this for $5 because it was on sale, so I don't actually know what the typical retail price for it is. And although I don't ever line my lips, we're going to today. Okay, so obviously I look kind of crazy right now. The payoff on this is very, very good, and it's very creamy, but since it's creamy, it definitely doesn't stay sharp. Like, the point of it isn't sharp at all. So it makes it very, very hard to stay precise, which I ran into issues on my lower lip, obviously. So I do not like that, but everything else about it is very, very good. So now time for the lipstick, and I just broke the corner of it because I'm a professional. So let me just wipe that off. Okay guys, so that's the lipstick. Now I'm just going to give my face one last amazing spray of this Dreamsicle setting spray. It doesn't taste good, don't eat it, but it smells good. Okay guys, so this is the look all complete for this Gerard Cosmetics video. Now I'm going to quickly run through all these products one last time and give you guys my final thoughts. So starting with the Slay All Day setting spray in the scent Dreamsicle. This is perfection. It smells amazing. I think it adds a really nice look to my makeup. It doesn't make it oily. It doesn't really mattify it either. Everything just looks super nice, super in place. Now for me, until I get my Botox redone in my forehead, I will always have the little creases there. Nothing can be done about that. But everywhere else looks really nice. My skin literally looks airbrush. It looks super, super good. So this is absolutely amazing. I love it. The Gerard Cosmetics Lip Scrub in Buttercream. I absolutely love this. I'm going to use this probably every single day of my life. It gave my lips such a nice, clean feeling. It wasn't too sugary, like too rough when I exfoliated, so I do love that. The scent and the taste wasn't like overwhelming or underwhelming, honestly. It was just kind of in the middle, so I think that's really, really good. The Eyeshadow Base, the Clean Canvas, I really liked this. Like I said in the beginning, the color was a little off-putting to me because I'm used to using something that's so bright and almost white as a base for my shadows, but this did a perfect job. I had absolutely no patchiness when it came to my blending. The pigmentation is there. Everything looks super good. There was almost no creasing at all on my lid, but again, I have hooded eyes, so creasing is almost always going to happen, so I think this is a really, really great product, and I will be grabbing this more often. Now onto this little Starlet palette, the Honeymoon Palette. It had two blushes and a bronzer in it. I think this is really, really cute. I do like the bronzer that I used. The blush was a little bit too pigmented for me, but I don't use a lot of blush, and it's kind of dark, whereas I'm very, very fair right now. And when I'm normally my, normal tan self, I'm sure these would look a lot better on my skin tone. So maybe this palette itself is suited for someone a little bit more deep complected than I am currently. But I think the formula is really nice. It blended nicely. There's no patchiness at all. And really once it kind of sat and absorbed in my skin, it just really looked flawless. Now down to the lip products. The formula of this lip liner. Now down to the lip products. So with the lip liner, the pencil and everything is really, really pretty. I like the packaging. I like the packaging on all these products, by the way, if I didn't already say that. And what I just don't like about this is how soft the tip is, because when I'm drawing it, I wasn't even putting a lot of pressure and it really, really rounded it pretty quickly. So it was really, really hard to keep, you know, a very straight and perfect line. So I ran into issues down here on my lip. My lower lip, so I don't like that, but I think the payoff is really nice, and again, it's really pretty. So I really don't think I can approve the lip pencil just because, again, it's very soft, and the whole point of a lip liner is, you know, straight and perfect lines or whatever, and you can't really get precision if it dulls out really fast. And the lipstick itself, again, this is a really pretty shade. It just was very transparent. I don't know how else to put it. It feels very nice, and it's not really settling much in the lines on my lips, but it just didn't really have a lot of payoff, honestly. So I don't know if it's this color itself or it's the formula, but I definitely had to go over my lips like 2 or 3 times. But in the end, it looks really pretty, so take that, you know, as you will. But overall, Gerard Cosmetics is Cody Jay approved. So I do love this brand overall. I love Jen Gerard so much. She is so sweet. Any questions I've ever had, she is super quick to answer them. I think the pricing is a little bit high across the board on her products, but when you get these products, they're not basic. The packaging is really stunning. It has a really kind of luxurious aesthetic to it with the gold and the black. I just think it's very sleek and sophisticated. Like even with the liner, you know, the pencil itself, like the packaging is stunning. There's nothing that screams basic about any of this. I think although the packaging for this could be a little bit better for the price, but the product itself is super, super good. So I, you know, don't really have an issue with it whatsoever. I'm completely fine with it. It's just a setting spray, but I'm just saying as far as all the other packaging, it doesn't really match this, but it's still bomb. Now, customer service is super amazing. My order shipped out the literal next morning. I think I ordered it like 9 o'clock at night, and by literally the next morning, everything was sent out and I got my email about it. So I thought that was super great. I got my products very fast, and like I said, if you use code ChristopherJMUA, you can save 30% off your order, which is awesome because you can get a steal. So yes, overall, I would definitely recommend Gerard Cosmetics. Make sure, of course, you're following them and Jen Gerard on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere else you can find them. I'll have everything linked in the description box below, so definitely go check all of that out. So that is today's video. If you guys would like to keep up with all things Cody J, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, and Facebook, all at Cody J Artistry. And I actually just created a new Facebook group called Makeup Moguls, so please join that if you have not already. It's the perfect place to promote yourself, your content, your YouTube, your Instagram, and anything in between. And of course, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Click that big red subscribe button so you can join my YouTube family. Turn on my YouTube video post notifications by clicking that bell icon and switching it to all. And I thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.